Hey there, Dallas Fort Worth. In this month's real estate market update, there is so much to talk about. First, Fannie Mae released the National Housing Survey saying that the majority of consumers now cite mortgage rates as the reason they think it is a bad time to buy a home, not the home price. So I will let you in on 3 ways that people are able to get below market interest rates right now. Second, we are going to talk about the luxury real estate market that is showing some interesting numbers. And of course, we will hit on those monthly market numbers for DFW. So let's get to it. First, let's talk about the headlines from Fannie Mae's National Housing Survey Monthly Indicators Report. Only 16% of consumers say it's a good time to buy a home. That means 84% of people think it is a bad time to buy a home. 63% say it's a good time to sell a home, and only 17% of people think mortgage rates will go down next year. In a survey first, high mortgage rates beat home prices as the top reason why consumers think it's a bad time to buy a home. Consumers expect home prices to increase over the next 12 months. Now, there is so much to unpack here. With interest rates hovering around the 8% mark and with prices still very high, it's easy to look at the top line numbers of sales price and interest rate and want to just stick your head in the sand. Now, there are 3 ways savvy buyers are leveraging current market conditions to their advantage. Now, if you are remotely interested in buying, you should consider these too. And there is a lot involved with each of these. So I'm actually working on another video to go into more detail on each of those. So be sure to subscribe to this channel so you can see that video when it goes live. Now, the first tactic is a rate buy down. Now, I talk about these in probably every video because they are so important right now, and so many sellers are willing to offer it to get their home sold. Now, think on this for a few seconds. If I were able to find a great home for you and get you an interest rate at 2% less than the current market rate that you otherwise qualify for, would you buy now? Right now in our MLS, there are 740 listings that are offering some form of a rate buy down. Now, that's before they've even been asked to provide it. Consider the fact in September, sellers negotiated an average of 4.4% off their original list price. The average sales price on a home was $456,473. Now, the math says that sellers are willing to negotiate about $20,000. That is more than enough for a 2-1 rate buy down on most homes, and you would still have some money left over for some closing costs. Now, if you want a copy of that exclusive list of sellers offering some sort of a rate buy down, I can get that to you. Just go to crazyrealestatemarket.com. You will see a bright yellow box with a form to let us know where to send that list. And if you tell us a little bit about the house that you're looking for and the area where you might be looking, we can be sure to tailor that list to fit your criteria. Now, remember, a 2-1 rate buy down like this is temporary. So the reduction of 2% is only good for that first year. And in the second year, it goes down to 1%. And then in the third year, it's back to the normal interest rate. Now, the second way savvy buyers are leveraging current market conditions to their advantage is with new construction spec homes. Builders are heavily incentivizing their spec homes right now. They want to get things off the books before the end of the year. They want to move the inventory because they are seeing the winter is coming, quite literally and figuratively. Builder confidence is back down for the second month in a row based on preliminary data from the NAHB Wells Fargo Housing Market Index. Builders are highly reactionary, and now is the time to take advantage of their negative outlook and end-of-year timing. I have seen some builders give as much as 10% off the list price of a home to get it sold. So not only could you get a great price, but you could also use some of these credits that a builder is willing to offer to buy down your interest rate too. So you get a double benefit by getting a great price on your home and a reduced interest rate. Now, the third way savvy buyers are leveraging current market conditions to their advantage is by seeking out sellers that have assumable loans. Now, the assumable loan conversation is a big one. So remember to subscribe to this channel to come back for the next video where I'm going to go into assumable loans and what those entail for the buyer and the seller. Right now, 105 homes are listed on our MLS as offering an assumable mortgage. And that's just the sellers who know it's a possibility. There are plenty of sellers who don't even know. So as you can see, it is not impossible to buy a home right now. To win in this market, you just have to think outside of the box. And it behooves you to do that because if that final point from Fannie Mae's National Housing Survey Monthly Indicators Report comes true, you know that line about consumers expecting home prices to increase over the next 12 months, well, you could leverage the market to your benefit now, buy the house for less today, than you would a year from now. Now, let's say prices go up 3% year over year. And I don't think that's too unreasonable because even in this tough market that we've had now, we have seen the average sales price go up 3.2% for DFW. If you're looking at a home that's priced at $450,000, that house would cost you $14,400 next year. But remember, if rates go down, the buyers who've been sitting on the sidelines for years now will start to inundate the market. So it's likely prices will go up even more due to the demand. So why wouldn't you buy at today's price? And if rates go down, you still get the house at today's price, and you now get a better new interest rate next year or the following year if they go down. And let's say rates don't go down at all. Well, we are oddly seeing that prices are still going up because of the low inventory. So you're still likely getting a better deal in today's market. Okay, now let's switch gears to the luxury real estate market. Generally, most people would think that since rates are going up and the cost to borrow is rising, that would mean the luxury market should be feeling the squeeze even more than the rest of the market. There are a few numbers that indicate the market may not be all that bad for luxury homes after all. Now, for luxury homes, there's no formal definition of what constitutes a luxury home, but for this video, I'm calling a luxury home a home over $750,000. And I'm pulling our data from our local MLS. Now, the average price per square foot for luxury homes is up. It has increased 2.9% from last year and is now at $322 a square foot. When you look at pre-pandemic luxury supply numbers, the last time there was this little months of supply was back in March of 2016. Then let's look at days on market. Again, higher than the heightened pandemic market, but it's still well below anything we have seen in the last 10 years. So for those looking to get a steal on luxury homes right now, thinking that demand is down due to interest rates and that sellers would be desperate, well, the numbers are telling a different story. All right, now for the DFW real estate market performance for the month of September. The average sales price was $456,473. That's a 3.2% increase from our average price last year. New listings went down month over month and year over year, and we're at 12,810 new listings. That's down 6.7% from last year. The overall number of homes for sale has gone up 5 months in a row and is now at 30,573 homes. That is a 1.1% decrease from this time last year. The number of closed sales went down from last month to 8,617 sales, and that is down 16.5% from last year. We now have 3.4 months of inventory. It's up a little from last month when we were at 3.2 months, and up just a little from last September when we were at 3 months of inventory. Now, the time it takes for a home to go under contract is at an average of 45 days. That is up 40.6% from this same time last year. Our average sales price per square foot for DFW decreased from last month and is now at $201 a square foot, and that is up 1% over last year. The amount homes are selling for as a percentage of the original asking price went down again. Homes are now selling at 95.6% of the original asking price. Last year at this time, they were selling at 96.1% of the original asking price. Now, the takeaway is that the market appears to be leveling off to look very similar to the market of 2022 at this time. Low inventory is keeping prices high and strong, even with higher interest rates. Now, those are the numbers for September, but I'm curious to know what questions you have about this real estate market. So be sure to let me know by commenting on this video. And if you like being in the know about what is happening with the real estate market in DFW, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. I'm Jennifer Shannon. I'm a realtor and broker associate with Keller Williams. If you have any real estate plans for the next 12 to 24 months, let's schedule a no obligation strategy session to explore the opportunities of buying or selling in today's market. You might be surprised at some of the opportunities available. Simply go to crazyrealestatemarket.com, or you can reach me by phone or text at 214-803-4444, or start with an email to me at jshannon@kw.com. I work with the team who thrives on having our fingers on the pulse of the real estate market so we can serve our clients the best. So if you are ready to get started on selling or buying your home, just reach out by phone or text at 214-803-4444, or again, that email at jshannon@kw.com. I would love the opportunity to interview with you to earn your business. Well, Dallas Fort Worth, that is all I have for this month's update. I look forward to updating you next month on all that's happening right here in our local real estate market. Bye now.